Nothing makes a Greek salad pop like a creamy, tangy feta, and today I'm showing you how to make it from scratch. If you love cooking at home but you want it to be more easier, you've just found yourself a new favorite kitchen. I'm Innocentia and welcome to my channel where I share homemade recipes, simple tips and tricks to make your cooking stress-free. To start making my homemade feta cheese, I pour 1 liter of fresh milk into a pan over low heat. I stir gentle to make sure it doesn't stick on the bottom. Low and slow is the key here. Once the milk is warm, I add my plain yogurt and I stir it in. I let it heat up slowly, stirring occasionally until it starts to boil. That's when the magic begins. Once I add the apple cider vinegar and the lemon juice, I keep it on the heat until the whey turns a clear yellow and the cuts have fully separated. I then carefully strain it in a clean cloth to separate the cheese from the liquid. Just be careful, the mixture is still really hot at this stage, so take your time when you're straining through the cloth. Once all in, I tie the cloth tightly and I let it sit for about 6 hours to drain and firm up. While the whey is still hot, I add some salt. It gives it a little extra flavor and it helps preserve the cheese. After 6 hours, I unwrap the cheese and I cut into it, and just look at that, it turned out perfect. The cheese is firm, creamy and beautifully set. To finish, I place the pieces into the salted whey water to store and keep fresh. Now that our homemade feta cheese is ready, it's time to put it to good use. Let's make a fresh, delicious Greek salad. I love adding cucumber on my salads because it adds natural hydration, which is perfect for light and refreshing salads. I use the red onion because it adds a sharp, slightly sweet bite to the salad. Plus, it adds a nice pop of color. And now for the olives, and yes, I had to deseed them by hand. Because apparently I enjoy suffering for good food, but hey, it's worth it for that salty kick. I just love the yellow pepper because it gives a sweet crunch and makes that salad pop with color. We can't forget the lettuce. It's the base that holds everything together. Plus, it adds that satisfying crunch. And of course, my favorite, fresh parsley, because we want that burst of color and that heavy freshness that brings everything to life. And finally, the star of the show, our homemade feta cheese, which is creamy, salty and made with love. This is what takes the salad from basic to Greek goddess level. And to finish off, I'm gonna drizzle some olive oil, seasoned with black pepper, salt and oregano. And that's it, a fresh, flavorful Greek salad topped with our creamy homemade feta cheese. It's simple, wholesome and made with love. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.